I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the #1 Chief Rocker and Knicks Universe. Your main man, Uncle Freezy. What's good? Hello, hello, hello. Y'all want this party started right? Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Let's do this thing the right way. Blue tears, orange tears, Blorange Tears. Bim, bim, let's get it. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scream. Wow, just in time. Just in time, I get on, and it's news everywhere. It's news everywhere. LeBron James gets a 2-year extension, $97 million. That don't sound like the max, y'all. Did LeBron James accept a contract extension for less than a max? Wow. What's good, y'all? Hard Will in the building. Nick G. What's good? Almighty Finesse. What's good? Almighty Finesse, my man says, who cares about LeBron? Bro, this ain't even about LeBron. You gotta stay with me. Listen. What did I just say? I just asked you, did LeBron accept a contract for less than the max? I don't care about LeBron either. But if this is starting a trend where guys are accepting the max, less than the max, right? If people accepted less than the max, then now the max is less of an issue. That's what you should be concerned with. Now, everybody is a player if this is a trend, right? If this is a trend. Nick G says, it's the max. Okay, all right, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Okay. Max years. I'm sorry, max money, but not max years, right? Yeah, Almighty Finesse already. You still didn't listen to me. You still didn't hear me. You still not listening. You still didn't hear me. You still what does LeBron signing the extension have to do with the Knicks? You still not, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. This is a thing where it puts other teams in position to make moves. Because LeBron right now is the gold standard, whether you like LeBron or not. Whether you like LeBron or not, LeBron James is the standard in this league. LeBron James is the standard. And so when the standards make moves, then others after him are able to make moves. So instead of thinking about like, oh, I hate LeBron, we should be thinking like, okay, if megastars are accepting less, and that happened twice this offseason. It was James Harden, now it's LeBron. Now when we go to the table to negotiate with our free agents, we could say, RJ, you're not really in that category of a LeBron James. We value you at this. We value you at this. And RJ can say, okay, you value me at that. Well, I will pull a LeBron move myself. I will not sign for 4 years. Maybe I'll sign for 3 years. One is a player option. Bim. These things that happen across the NBA landscape, we have to pay attention because we gotta have to negotiate from a position of strength. We can't negotiate as if LeBron, as if RJ is LeBron, or if we are the Lakers, because neither exists in neither's universe. RJ Barrett is not LeBron, and the Knicks are not the Lakers. But we do have a young player ready to sign, and then we also are a team in desperate need of talent. That's how these things, that's how those things work. RJ's not LeBron, so RJ may say, listen, I'll sign a 2+1. So instead of RJ getting in a deal, instead of RJ getting in that weird Steph Curry deal where he signs long-term for below market value, and trust me, that's how the Warriors were able to win a championship. Allah Wise in the building. Bodega Wi-Fi was good. KBL was good. Keyshawn was good. I see you. Danny Lee in the building. What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Oh, wow. That was 8 minutes ago. The NBA released its schedule. Okay. Let's look at the Knicks schedule. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me pull this up so that we can look at it together. All right. So the Knicks start the season in Memphis, Tennessee, on ESPN. Right? On ESPN at the Memphis Grizzlies. Wow. 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 Okay. The NBA schedule just dropped. Wow. Look at this, y'all. Hey, salute, y'all. So it looks like the first home game. So the first home game is Friday, October 21st against the Detroit Pistons. That second game is Monday, October 24th against the Orlando Magic. Then the Knicks host the Charlotte Hornets and then are off to the Milwaukee Bucks. And then back home for Cleveland. I'm sorry. No, then they play Cleveland in Cleveland, and then they are back home against Atlanta. Then go on the road to Philadelphia. Wow, the travel in the first part of this schedule is crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Okay. Yeah. Can y'all see this okay? Y'all need for me to blow it up. Let me blow it up some. Wow. The Knicks start off the season in Memphis, Tennessee against the Memphis Grizzlies. Man, I think I might try to go to that game, man. And it's an ESPN game. Miss Geraldine in the building. Hardwell, what's good? Keith Turner, what's good? Keith Turner, my man. Will Salkin, what's happening? KBL in the building. Wow, that Memphis game looks good, man. Before I put my foot in my mouth, let me see if the missus got something going on that weekend. Or that. All right, the calendar seems to be free. I think I might sneak into Memphis for that game. DSJ was good. DSJ says, so our season opener will be on ESPN. I can't wait to hear Richard Jefferson and Jay Williams talk the most ish ever about how bad the team is before the tip-off. Yeah. Hey, David L., yeah, we're looking at the schedule right now. Miss Geraldine says, hey, that's good. That's good. Hey, I'm excited about that. When the next time y'all get back out there? This weekend? Y'all get back out there when? Saturday? Friday? Probably Friday. Y'all get back out there Friday? Hey, DSJ, that might be true about what they say, but oh, y'all won all four. Okay. That is dope. That is dope. Danny Lee says, playing a Memphis game get together. And I would like to, but that calls for travel. I might sneak to the Memphis one by myself, right? I might sneak to the Memphis one by myself, but there are a couple of games here that I'm intrigued with, right? So the Atlanta game, November 2nd at the Garden, looks intriguing. I'm looking for two games back to back. I'm looking for back-to-back games, but I don't see back-to-back games where I can make it yet. So the New York game at Memphis, I'm intrigued by that. And Detroit and Orlando. See, the thing is, I can't go to the game in Memphis and then go to the Pistons Magic's game in New York back-to-back because I just can't afford to pay for 3 games in a row like that. That means I'll be flying. Basically, I'll be flying all over the country. I'll be flying to Memphis, and then maybe from Memphis, I'll be flying from Memphis, Tennessee, to New York City. That's expensive. That's too expensive for my blood right now. The bank account can't take that. I just can't. Yeah, y'all see that? The Memphis, and then. And then I'd have to spend, think about this. I'd have to fly into New York, get a hotel for Friday, for say Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, and then go to the game Monday night, and then maybe leave Tuesday. Bruh. No. No, man. That's like $8,000. No, I ain't spend no $8,000 for no 3 Knicks games. That's out. Word, you got the game on the 4th? Let me see. Who playing on the 4th? Oh, you playing Philly. I mean, you going to the Philly. Wait a minute. Let me read. Otherwise, let me read that one back right. I'll be at the October 4th. Oh, the preseason game. The preseason game. Okay. The February 8th game. Okay, the February 8th game. Hey, Rome from Far Rock, let me check that. Let me check that out real quick. Because I think I might be able to wrangle up some folks to go to that with us. You said 2-8? You mean 2-7? You said 2-8, you mean 2-7? Yeah, 2-7. Oh, yeah. That's a weekday. I would have to figure out my work schedule for a Tuesday. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of like one of the reasons why I be late in the mornings all of a sudden. It's kind of the reason why the next morning drive been late. Yeah, man. Man, I'm super excited about this schedule, man. I'm super excited about this schedule. I'm gonna see if I can find a different format to share it with y'all. There we go. Now we talking. I like this format better. Let me take this one down. I'm gonna take this one down and use a different format. There we go. So for the record, everybody, I've already been talking with the New York Knicks front office. I've been talking to a guy. Let me find his name. Let me find this person's name. Andrew Farco from Madison Square Garden Premium Hospitality. I've been talking to Andrew Farco from New York Knicks Premium Hospitality already about getting a couple of suites during the season. Oh, I had Jay Boogie backstage. Jay Boogie disappeared. Okay. Payback Carter's in the building. Was good. What is good? So I've been I have been working on this thing. I wanted to see if we could put together something. Danny Landis is in the building. What's good? Bodega Wi-Fi. What's good? I see you. Alawan says, I'm gonna try to catch at least 8 games this year. That's aggressive, bro. You must love them Knicks, bro. 8 games? 8 out of 41? You aggressive, bro. Yeah, man. Danny in the building. What's good?
Uncle Freezy, is it?
What's good, man? So the schedule is out. The schedule is out. The schedule came out right when we were coming on. That must be some kind of fate. That must mean we're the good luck charm. That means Blorange Tears is the good luck charm.
That's it. What's up, Uncle Freezy?
What's good with you?
Everything's cool.
There go our man. There you go.
Huh?
What's good, what's good, man?
There he is.
Jay Boogie, the
plane.
GOAT.
Boss, the plane, boss.
There he is. There he is.
What's good, gentlemen? How y'all doing? How's your afternoon going?
Man, good, man. Good. This Knicks schedule just came out, and the Knicks' first game is right down here around where we at. They played Memphis.
Yeah, Arrested Development, Tennessee. Lord, I really feel real stressed. Down and out, losing ground. Yeah, we going down to Memphis, Tennessee.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
And he might let me hold a plane.
Hey, Danny, he said You might let us on the plane.
Oh yeah. Boss, the plane,
Yeah,
the
man.
plane.
The plane, boss.
Yo, Freezy,
Right,
we should go to a game. We should go to a game, all of us, like during the year or whatever.
I'm working on it. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear what I was. I'm working with the. I'm in contact with the Knicks on two separate fronts. One is a personal front I can't get into. That's a personal business thing. But the other one is I'm in contact with a dude named Andrew Farco, and he is a representative of Madison Square Garden Premium Hospitality. And so I've been talking to him about us getting me getting a suite for about 17, 18 of the craziest Blorange Tears fans, getting a package, getting a 3-suite, 2 or 3 day, 2 or 3 game set, right? Where all 3 of the games be in a row. So for cats like me that live down south, I can come up top, catch 3 Knicks games in a suite, and still hang out in the city and see my people and do Blorange Tears events. Like even go hang out with some of the some of the people I love that rock in the Blorange Tears Nation, like the Ghetto Intellect, Free Keith, Chuck Allen, Cully, Rivera, Greenie from LI, like all these Blorange Tears personnel and personalities, man. I can come up top and hang out with them and you know, maybe if Jay Boogie can squeeze in there, if he not, you know how it is with business owners, you can't just tell a business owner, you know what I'm saying, where you're gonna be at something, because you know business is business. But we can ask, and Mr. Vince and others, you know what I'm saying. And so, hey, Jay Boogie, how many Knicks games do you plan on catching up top this year? Maybe about 10, or maybe about 5.
I know I'm probably going to go to about, it's probably going to be like 12 NBA games this year.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna expand a little bit. I'm gonna catch some Washington Wizards game, and of course I'm gonna catch all the Carolina games and all the Hawks games. So I'm probably gonna have about 10, 12 Knicks games at home, and the rest of the games gonna be on
the road. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna do that many games in the Garden. I'll probably do about. I'm gonna try to do 6 to 7 in the Garden, and then I'm gonna try to catch all the games down south: Memphis, Orlando, Miami, DC, Charlotte, Atlanta. I'm gonna try to catch all of those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, but you know how it is with. So, hey, Jay Boogie. So, I'm the reason why I'm trying not to commit, not like I'm roller skating, but I'm working for myself, right? And so, a lot of that has to do with scheduling. You know what I'm saying? If them big paydays happen on them days with Knicks games, man, you know how it is. You gotta choose your family over your Knicks family sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you stay eating. So. But I'm gonna try to catch a bunch of games away, and then plus I like that environment anyway, too, because you get to see a lot of stuff. You get to see a lot of real stuff when you're in Charlotte, when you're in Atlanta, because these teams play different when they're not in the Garden. You know, so you get to see a lot of stuff.
Right.
And then plus my favorite venue to go to, and I know it sounds weird, my favorite venue to go to and sit in is the Wizards. I don't know why. I just feel like they got the best. Excuse me. I feel like they got the best view.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Wizards game, but I know, you know, I'm probably gonna reach out, you know what I'm saying, to Mr. Sims, you know what I'm saying, and catch a game with him there.
Right.
I know I'm gonna do that. So then of course I'm gonna catch the games. You know what I'm saying, with you and your network, Blorange Tears, and then I know you probably got some events going with Knick Fan TV. So, anybody else. I wanna reach out to Legion. Legion said he gonna be going to some games this year. But then I probably, link up with Hardwell or something like that. But down in Atlanta, that's where I'm definitely gonna link up with World, the Worldwide L down there.
That's our brother.
Yeah, that's our brother down there. So
yeah, man.
It's expanding, but I mean, I could get there, you know what I'm saying? But if Landis let me hold that plane, you know what I'm saying, I could go anytime.
We can make all of them.
All of them. Because I know he sits on top of the Batcave.
Them.
He won't even go to LaGuardia or Kenny or none of that. It sits on top of the Batcave.
Right. It's just a big yellow X on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
You're just laying right there.
The only plane that's there too.
Them.
Only one.
No baggage claim. No TSA. No shakedown trying to get on the plane. None of that. Just fly in and fly out.
That's it.
Bam. Yeah, man. Hey, how the studio album coming?
I'm wrapping it up. I'm just finishing off my verses and everything. I got all my music and everything. So I'm just wrapping it up. I told my wife I'll probably be going to spend some time with myself this weekend. I probably need like 2 more weekends to really get like I want to get, but pretty much during the weekday, I'll just be jotting down what ideas. And then, I'd like to get away and go write. And then once I write everything down, sometime during the weekdays, I go inside the studios and do what I got to do. But got some things ready to go, man. And then, like I said, 12 noon, we back 12 in the 2/5. Biggest tree in the world filled with presents. Little kids, they checking off their wish list. Ho, 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 we celebrating this Christmas. Yeah, I made that anthem right there and made sure that anthem can be played every year. So, yeah, of course, we'll be shooting a video for that. I'm going to be reaching out to any and everybody. I got to get the right date, whereas, we're going to shoot that video up in around early October in New York. You know what I'm saying? Christmas anthem, you know what I'm saying? Because we back on Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Papa Left, my man Cully, you know what I'm saying? Them guys jumped aboard. Shout out to my producer, Mike Blaze, that laid the track down. Yeah, we did that song for just this type of situation right here. Every year, for a fact, the Knicks got a Christmas anthem, you know what I'm saying? And it's put together, you know what I'm saying, by me and the other 2 guys and my producer, you know what I'm saying, coming straight out of the podcast networks, you know what I'm saying? That's right, we got a Christmas anthem. We back on Christmas. So, we're going to have a video for that this year, it's going to be major.
Man, that sound major. That sound major, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a heavy bar, man. That 12 noon, we back 12 in the 2/5, 12 o'clock, 12th month, year 25, 2/5. Yeah, that's a heavy bar. That's bar right there gonna stand out for years and years.
For years and years.
Hey,
for years and years. It's a tutorial. What's up, Coach?
You see that Bron breaking news?
Nah, what happened?
Yeah.
He just signed a 2-year extension.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
3rd year out. That's that playing with Bronny contract.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw it when I was coming on. The main thing I was gonna get to is adding some positivity into the Knicks universe, because I know things are so negative because of our front office kind of being quiet, and then us having to want to talk about some stuff and then not having anything to talk about, and the slow burn, which is the Donovan Mitchell trade negotiations. And we don't have a 1st-round pick to celebrate either. So when you don't sign a big-time free agent and you don't have a 1st-round pick to celebrate, and you're rumored in trade discussions that's taking forever, it creates that realm of purgatory, so to speak. Not a bad thing, not a good thing, just a void where you don't have anything to talk about, because this time of year, usually we're puffing up how good our 1st-round picks did in Summer League. You know what I'm saying? But since we didn't have a 1st-round pick, we can't have that discussion. And then since since we didn't sign a major free agent, you know what I'm saying? We don't have anything to talk about there either. Because if you remember how the summer went, we signed Jalen Brunson, and then 2 days after, we just stopped talking about Brunson. We kept talking about Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell ain't here either. So I was gonna come on and just ask everybody what it felt like, but like how they feeling right now about the team. But then the schedule was released. And it put me in that mindset like, wow, okay, I can start planning my fall and winter now that the schedule is out. Because it's got to be some games. Listen, it's got to be some games where me and Jay Boogie, like if me and Jay Boogie at the same game, I think what happened is a couple of times last year, me and Jay Boogie were at the same game and we just didn't see each other. I think what did that happen? That happened in Atlanta?
I know I didn't go to the first Charlotte game, but the Atlanta game I went to. So
you didn't go to the one in Charlotte.
No, I didn't go to the first one. I went to the second one. I was coming, but I had a move that came about, and it was It consisted me going out of state.
Okay.
So I didn't make that event with all of y'all that day.
Okay.
I mean, it's way down the road, Freezy. But if you wanted to make a Florida swing and make it worth your trip.
Oh, we going to Florida, bro.
It looks like March 22nd and 23rd, which is 3 days before my birthday. They do it at Miami on the 22nd and at Orlando on the 23rd.
We definitely going because we gonna catch the March one. I can't speak to for sure, but so there's a Portland game I want to go make because I got to go see Subliminal 209. I got to go see. Yep. So I got to go see so that I won't be able to do the Orlando game in March because the Portland game is in March also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but February.
There's bodegas over here by me.
The February one we're definitely going to because I don't hook or crook. Me and G-Man for Life got to hang out for 4 or 5 days. That's my man. I love that brother with all my heart, man. That's my brother. That's my heart and soul right there, man. I would donate a body part for that brother. That is my heart and soul right there, man. I love that dude. And I don't know if you ever been on a live stream with him, Sergeant Knicks, aka G-Man for Life. That's my man. I would donate body parts for that brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. I love that dude. And so the thing about it is we don't ever get to hang out because every time it seems like it's ready for us to get together, I have something that come up. And since I'm not financially set like a lot of other Knicks YouTubers, like I legit gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out here and grind. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have it made where I can go chill out and drink coffee in Brooklyn with Max Kellerman or something, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta grind, and so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Every time it seems like something happened, I'm like calling G-Man, hey man, I can't make it. And he's like, don't worry about it, man. Make sure you get your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you pay the bills. And I'm like, yeah, I know, man. But you know how you be disappointed anyway that you can't make it. So this time, hook or crook, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, March 7th. Tuesday, February 7th, I'm going to the Orlando game. I don't care because my son is down. My son living down there. You know, G-Man, hopefully I'll be back in town by that time. And we're just gonna go down there and hang out, bro.
Okay. Is your son in the Central Florida area?
Yeah. I think he work at Disney, bro.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll for sure hook up with you on that one.
I might need to meet him, Freezy, because I'm getting ready to go to Disney in September.
In September.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, I gotta take my family trip.
I got you.
Because you know, we had it already set in stone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do 3 trips. My wife get her trip, I get mine, and we take a family trip.
Right.
But I didn't get a chance to go to Vegas, so I still got my personal trip. But yeah, next month I'm going up to Disney, man. So I'll be at the resorts, which is nowhere from Disney.
Hey, I got as soon as we finish with this, I'll call Son, and we'll get some stuff started.
That's what's happening, man.
As soon as we finish with this, I'll call Son, and let him know, and then he'll see what he can do for you. So that ain't nothing. That's easy, and that's easy. We'll do what we can. You know that.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to our baby girls. I'm in New York all the way around in all sports. And shout out to our baby girl squad. You know what I'm saying? They got game one of the playoffs. Them Liberty girls, you know what I'm saying? They're in the playoff. They look too good for them at the beginning of the season, but you know what I'm saying? They kept fighting and scrapping, you know what I'm saying? They made it to the playoffs. So even though they got Chicago, the defending champions, but it still is a great thing, that them girls, they made the playoffs to give me something to rock and watch and root for tonight.
Yeah, man. Because my Mets ain't doing too good in Atlanta, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Liberty, man. I was watching WNBA. I can't remember what night it was, but it was on, and I was watching it. So yeah, man. The schedule release got me excited, though, bro. The schedule release got me excited, man. I'm excited. I'm looking at the game by game breakdown, man. Teams, the schedule look tough, Jay Boogie. You think we got enough? You think we got what it takes to win 50 games against the schedule, bro?
Really, that's up to them. That's up to them guys. They got their chest inside that New York Knicks jersey.
Right.
Them guys come to play and come to work, and you know what I'm saying, and give it they all. You know what I'm saying? From a team perspective, we can win some games. I like to win I want to win 58% of our home games. Give us 58% of our home games, and make sure we beat the bums. You know what I'm saying? We beat the bums, then that's going to put us, in a pretty good situation, because like last year, we lost to some team like Orlando. That ain't make no sense. We lost games at times we should have won, and then we won games at times when we should have probably lost. So
right.
I haven't looked at the schedule or anything, but as long as them guys, come with their chest sticking out and come to, to play, we should be able to make some noise.
Bro. Yeah.
I'm watching this boy highlights on TV right now. This boy, Spider, man, this man right here. The door's open for him.
Yeah.
Door's open for you.
Bro, man, and I think Knicks fans have this thing where they feel like I don't like the young core. Man, I like the young core. I think Quickly is going to be our breakout guy, and I know that's counter to what everybody else is saying. I know there's a lot of hype around RJ and Grimes and Obi and Cam. Even though RJ my favorite player, I just like them. I just like that underdog with heart, man. I just like to hear. I just like them stories where the runt just break out and be like the alpha. I like to hear stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the underfed, undernourished, you know what I'm saying, come through and develop into that king. I just like hearing stuff like that, man. That seems like it's like the story of my life, man. I like hearing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's why I did a breakdown of the numbers of Emmanuel Quickly last Friday, I think it was, about if he just continue on his current path and get more efficient instead of shooting 38% from the floor and 34% from three. And I know this is numbers and all. The thing is, if Quickly gets better, this dude can break out and average somewhere like between 19, 20, 21 points a game, not based off of taking a bunch more shots, just by making the shots he already taken.
Right.
Because free throws mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes averaging 20 points a game and they shooting 81, 82% from the free throw line quickly is making 88%. He ain't got to take as many shots as everybody else because he's making his free throws. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, I love it, man. I love it. And for the record, man, I was wanting to tell you this on the phone, and then I didn't get a chance to say it, didn't get a chance to tell you. But
Right.
yo, you know, I've been rocking the Christmas joint all year.
Mm.
The Christmas joint, you remember how you hit me and you was like,
Right.
yo, the Christmas. I was like, nah, bro, I was listening to that last night. What are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, the Christmas joint was fire. That dude Cully, we gotta put him on something.
Cully gonna make me fault Master Flex. I'm gonna start calling him out and give him a date. If he don't have something done by a certain date. That's what Flex doing to all the New York rappers right now. He calling everybody out. Yo, Jadakiss, if I don't get a track by Thursday, in fact, you and Swiss Beat need to be on that track. You know, people is answering, you know, to the bell. So we have to do that to Cully.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I know you listening, Cully. I know you watching.
Cully probably in the library somewhere doing homework on his way to work with Blorange Tears in his ears. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that man be working hard. Ice Water, thank you for the generous contribution. Ice Water says, can't do coffee with Max Kellerman. Wow, shots fired. Nah, man, I ain't firing no shots. I'm just saying I'm broke. And not broke, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying I'm limited right now, is what I'm getting at. Like, I ain't firing no shots. Like, man, you listen, man, this Knicks universe, man, I love everybody out here. Because without them, there is no me. It's like how back in the days, nobody took shots at Run DMC back in the day. Melly Mel, you know what I'm saying, Casanova Fly, Treacherous 3, they didn't take shots at Run DMC because without Run DMC, bro, nobody else was gonna eat.
Well, so why Hammer try to take shots, man? What's wrong with that dude, man?
Yeah, I don't. Crazy. Trying to kill the game. You know what I'm saying? Trying to kill it. The game's got rules in it, bro. The game got rules, bro. Yeah, man. And Ron from Still Knicks fan says, yo, I played the Christmas joint on Monday when I was walking in the street with my son. He said, why are we listening to Christmas stuff now? Young people, bro. Young people. It's not about the theme. It's about the message. It's the message, man.
Message, man. The message. Yeah, we back on Christmas. We celebrate.
Yeah, man. It ain't about that, man. It's about that message, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, Ice Water, man. I ain't taking no shots at nobody, man. I love, and whoever it is that, you know, I ain't taking no shots at nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a tail tucker, but I don't take shots either though. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got to eat. You know y'all know it's 12 million people in the New York tri-state area. It's 12 million people in the New York tri-state area, man. All them people, we could share that crowd. 12 million people. We can share, man. We can all share that crowd. That's what I'm saying. That's why anytime somebody trying to get in the game, I'm like, come on, get in the game. Come on. If you want to learn how to do it, you can come here and learn how to do it. And then when you want to step off and do your own thing, step off and do your own thing. Right? Because it's 12 million people in the tri-state area. And think about even if half of them are Knicks fans, that's 6 million people. And if you can't get 100 people out of 6 million people, then that ain't about me or any other, you know, Knicks content creator out there. That's you. You know what I'm saying? I big Ice Water in the building. And Ice Water, I appreciate you hanging out with us last night too. Greenie from LI is in the building. What's good? Greeny from LI is in the building.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking at the bulletin board of all the NBA players, you know, that they got posted up, you know, in the background of, you know what I'm saying, of the NBA show. And it's crazy. Out of all them players they got up there, they ain't got Kevin Durant or Kyrie up there. But even worse, they don't have Kevin Durant up there. That just goes to show how, first of all, dude, you can never be the ambassador of the NBA because he's not marketable. You know what I'm saying? All that. Right. That's why he ain't never got the torch from LeBron. I think it's in Steph Curry's hand now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just sad how this guy is really known to possibly be the best player on the planet. He ain't even on the face board with all the players going into this season. That's just how much a joke that community center is over there in Brooklyn. You know, I call it the YMCA. In fact, they need to just take that gym floor and them goals up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And just make it into an indoor track stadium.
I was gonna say they need to put some ping pong tables in.
Just make it to an indoor sports arena. Put some video games, arcade. Just open it up to the public.
Just put a boxing ring in it. Just make it a community center.
Yeah, anything but basketball in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And that's been the thing for years with them. That's been the thing for years. Every time they have it good, they do something stupid to mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. They went to the finals 2 years in a row, back to back, and then after that they fell off. Brooklyn.
Yo, big shout out to the panel, Uncle Freezy and the closer, Boogie. How y'all fellas doing today?
Greeny, what's good?
What's good, Green? How you, my brother?
I'm all right.
Hey, Jay Boogie, you still got a spot in that league? You still got a spot?
Gone. Yeah, all that's gone. I'm looking at playing some more leagues myself.
Damn, man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking to play some. I'm looking to play somewhere else myself.
Yeah, man.
So anybody got any fantasy football leagues going on? Please, let me know. Because
we can start one up. We can start one up, Jay Boogie. I'm down for one. I ain't in one right now, so I'm down for that. I always like the fantasy football.
Yeah,
I can't start another one. I'm looking at
so I'll see if I can get enough people, and then I'll start one. And just if I need one spot, I'll definitely hit you.
Yeah.
Hey, Greeny, you ain't thought about doing? I thought you was doing the Blorange Tears one where you got all the Blorange Tears family together. I can't do it because I already got so much stuff. Like I'm doing this and vibes and stuff. I got some portfolio management stuff that I be trying to do, and I'm trying to get in the game also. So I can't. You know what I'm saying?
I'll see what I could do with my spare time and set up a fantasy league for the Blorange Tears.
Yeah, that's because people been asking me, and I've been saying I just can't. Not that I don't want to do it. It's just I don't want to commit to something and then be half-stepping.
Mm-hmm. I got you. So I'll get the number from you of how many people want to do it, and then we can go from there. And then I'll just set it up and do it from there.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably use ESPN or Yahoo, whatever fantasy app people want to choose from. I'll just use whatever one they want to use.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Just we'll talk about that though. Definitely, we definitely will talk about that.
Yeah, man. Hey, so what do y'all think? How are y'all feeling about the Knicks schedule? Y'all confident that we're gonna pull off 50 wins?
Yeah, I think we got the 50 burgers. Yeah, I think we got the 50 burger, or we're gonna flirt right around it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm confident myself that we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have like 54 wins this year, somewhere around there. See, I still know Donovan is coming, because a few days ago, I was scheming through some things, and they didn't even have us up for a Christmas game because I was really checking in for that.
Right.
And then a few days later, Now they got us for Christmas. And then they're showing, how Utah ain't on Christmas. Donovan ain't never played Christmas. And that's why I'm like, hold up. He got a chance, because it's some teams that, that could have been, in our place for Christmas game this year. Just, keeping it all the way 100. But the NBA and the commission, all of them, they know best. You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on before we know it. I think if Donovan over here, I know with Jalen over here, that's at least, 8 more victories.
Right.
With him and Donovan over here, that's at least 15 more victories. That's the way I look at it.
Okay. So 15 more victories from last year. That's around 52. That's still that 52, 54 range.
Yeah.
That 52, 54 range. That you know what I'm saying? And to be quite frank with y'all, to be honest with y'all, man, to be a man amongst men with y'all, it's time for the Knicks to start winning, man. Because if the Knicks don't start winning this season, after all this riding the road and going to support the team and going to all these hostile places, representing the orange and blue, like all these places like Memphis, Tennessee, Orlando, Florida, and they're not hostile like that. These are nice people, but what I'm saying is you know what I'm saying, you ride the road, go all the way out of state to go see a team play, and then they lose and not lose by featuring good players, but lose with subpar players. Then you start questioning why you even went. You know what I'm saying? Like, why came all the way to Charlotte and Alec Burks starting that point guard? You know what I'm saying? And so the Knicks got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I got all the way in my car. I got on 95. I got on I-95 in Florence, South Carolina. Drove all the way up 95 to get to Washington, D.C. through all that. Yo, y'all ever drove in D.C., man? Y'all ever drove in D.C. traffic?
Listen, Freeze. I ain't from D.C. I'm in New York. I went to the game and got to the game to find out R.J. Barrett got COVID and sitting out right before the game. I was so mad. I was.
Bro. I'm saying, y'all ever drove in Atlanta traffic, bro?
Yeah. I've been in Atlanta traffic before.
Bro, think about you drive 4 hours. You drive 4 hours to go, and then you get in Atlanta traffic, and you get to the Atlanta game, and say your best two players ain't even playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. We got to go get Donovan Mitchell to make the ride worth it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
That's true.
My bad, boys.
Coach.
I had a phone call, man. Important phone call.
Oh,
handle your business.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hello.
Ice Water, what's good?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could hear me. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I just had back on. All right.
Yeah.
Freezy throwing shots. Nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Here's the thing for me. I mean, I'm a ride or die fan, whether we're bad or good. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But as far as spending some unspendable cash on going out of my way to check them out, I'm glad. I'll put it this way: I'm glad that Florida games are later in the year. We'll see where we're at.
Yeah, Freezy.
I mean, that'll determine if I'm at one game or like 4 or 5 games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Freezy, that was you that said you expect the Knicks to win 52 games.
I don't know what they expect.
I said
Okay.
I agree with that.
But that was with, like, you know what I'm saying, with the arrival of Donovan and Jalen.
That's real aggressive. That's
yeah.
Wow. That's real aggressive right there. What they won? So they won
37 games,
right?
Yeah.
From 37 to 52. Okay.
Now, but you got to look at the reason why they won 37 games. So the reason why we won 37 games is because, first of all, the point guard play was abysmal.
Right.
And the point guard play was abysmal, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we were injured all over the place. And you can tell we were shorthanded in a lot of games.
Well, when we went to the playoffs, the point guard play was abysmal.
Right. But it was him.
I mean, it was. But, I mean, Julius stepped up.
Right.
You know,
Derrick Rose was playing point guard. He wasn't playing abysmal.
Yeah, but he wasn't starting, though. The starting point guard position that year was abysmal.
Right, right.
Well, it's it's just the fact, like with guys with those caliber type games, you're not gonna be losing against teams that you're supposed to be blowing the doors out. You're not gonna be up 15, 20 points in a lot of them games and wind up losing them like we did. Right. And then some more of them, 1 point and 2 point games that we did lose. We're gonna win some of those games because we have those type guys. So that's where if Donovan Mitchell is on this team and Jalen Brunson is on our team and that's our backcourt, it's nowhere in the world we can't be 15 games better. Than what we was.
Well,
I'm at 50 minimum with them.
I could think of a way. I could think of a way that you couldn't. Out of those games that you're talking about, and this is just my opinion. This is nothing that I can point to factually. How many of those games did Tibbs lose us?
0, because he don't play.
0. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. He doesn't play, but he sets the rotation. It was his decision to have Alec Burke play point guard.
I didn't think we lost because of our rotation though.
Okay. All right.
We lost because of lack of efficiency, lack of consistency, and I don't think rotation is going to change that. That's just my opinion.
You take Steve Nash, put a veteran coach on the Nets. Do the Nets win more games?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Coaching matters, and I'm not saying coaching is the end all to be all, but coaching does matter. And
who would he have rotated to though? That's all I'm saying.
But the Steve Nash thing is not just about Steve Nash. It's about Brooklyn taking the analytics route and depending more on analytics. And because basically what they said is we believe in analytics, so we're going to get a young guy that we feel like can be analytics driven, despite the feel and the flow of a game. Analytics says this, so Steve Nash is gonna do. You know what? Steve Nash is gonna be the Aaron Boone of the Brooklyn Nets, right? Right? Yeah, not this year's Aaron Boone, not this year's Aaron Boone, but when Aaron Boone was first hired. You know what I'm saying?
What? Like what if the Knicks? What if the Knicks has Spoelstra?
No, come on. Knicks have Spoelstra. You think the Knicks win 37 games?
I mean, we might win maybe 2 or 3 more because of some late game decisions, maybe.
Let me tell you something. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
But what I'm saying, who is he going to sub in that would have won us the games? That's the point I'm getting at.
Individually, are the Heat really a great team?
No, I don't.
No, not at all.
But they have the right players for their system right now.
System. Yeah, the coach. I'm just saying. To me, I think Tibbs, and I'm not saying Tibbs is a horrible coach or a bad coach. I'm just saying I think that there's times some of Tibbs' decisions have been off base to me, to where they've cost us some games. And I'm not saying they've cost us 15 games or anything like that, but there's been some games where his decisions were highly questionable.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is Tibbs' system and Tibbs' style and the Tibbs bump is guard play is very important to his system.
Yeah.
Okay. And we haven't had the right guards to fit his system yet.
Right.
So for me, it's still an incomplete grade.
And I don't know if it's fair to compare Tibbs to a Spoelstra or a Nash, because Tibbs in that same time frame did not have a top 10 or top 15 player. Cash, what's good? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm good.
Man, they told me you hit the number.
Yeah, I wish.
They told me you was pumping gas and you hit the scratch off.
Yeah, that's going around on a lot of podcasts too. I didn't want to say something, but since it's out there.
If I hit the numbers, I'd be owning podcasts.
Yeah.
I would change the game.
Yeah, man.
You'd be getting that suite for all of us to be watching them games.
Yeah, I make that money work for me. Matter of fact, if the Knicks were for sale, I would want some of the ownership, so I could be involved in some of the decision making.
Well, the shares of MSG are less than $6,100 a share. So right now you can go ahead and do your thing, bro. Like go ahead and buy 10 and 20 of them shares right now, Cash, if you want to.
Nah,
you won't be a majority owner. But 10 or 12, if you get 12 of them, what is that? 120,000, 125,000?
Otherwise, that's a good point.
Yeah, I want to get to where they're making decisions. But anyway, as regards to the Knicks, man, I think right now, as currently constructed, we could win at least 45 games for sure. If the Donovan deal goes down, we're going over 50. How far over 50? I don't know. Now, it's a lot of things involved in that decision because you guys just talked about Tibbs. Hopefully, he learned his lesson in terms of, rotations and situations, and hopefully he'll get a little better in that so that we could probably get some more wins, because he definitely made some bad decisions during the course of the season, last season, for sure. I totally agree with what was said as regards to some of the rotations. So, based on the personnel, that's just my take.
Yeah. Hey, man, did you know the Knicks the Knicks were 28th in the NBA and free throws made per game?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, look, man, I'm sorry.
They don't have nothing to do with Tibbs. That's a free
shot.
Look, that's a free shot, bro.
That's the only argument I had. Like, what rotation or subs could he have done to change, like, the fact that they were shooting doo-doo from free throw percent wise or whole, you know what I'm saying?
Part of the problem was Mitch. Let's be honest, because he's not shooting no foul shots good. RJ, we already know, his issues. Julius is not a superb foul shooter neither. When Jericho,
what about Quentin Grimes?
Quentin Grimes, I think he was. I don't have.
He's in the 80s, isn't he?
In front of me, but I believe he was in the 70s.
No, he was not in the 70s, and he was not in the 80s, and no, he was not in the 90s.
He was in the
60s.
No,
dang, he was in the 60s.
He was in the 60s, bro.
Wow.
Dang,
okay.
That's not acceptable from your swing players and guards, bro.
I know the only person who was the most reliable foul shooter was Emmanuel Quickly. Right. He's the most reliable shooter. He's the best foul shooter. So hopefully, he don't drive. An interesting analytic is how much foul shooting cost us game to game in percentages. I mean, I don't know the numbers, but I'm just thinking of like the ramifications of that. Where we were free throw percentage wise as a team, because that's easy points.
Yeah. How many games did we lose by less than 5 points?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. That might be the difference right there between 45 and 37 and 37 and 45 alone.
But what you said, Cash, I don't think the reason why the Knicks was bad because of Tibbs. Like, I think the reason why the Knicks was bad was because of the personnel thing. It was a personnel thing. Those games where we lose, like you're saying, free throw percentage, that's easily fixable. Those games where we lose because we don't have a point guard to get us back in the rhythm of our game when we're up by 20, that is fixable. So Tibbs he is bad with his lineups, but at the same time, our personnel didn't match. We didn't have good personnel in the right spots last year, and we didn't have the right people doing the right things. People doing stuff out of their what they're really supposed to do or what they're capable of doing, and now you have inefficient numbers from people. So that's why everything happened. And on top of Tibbs' lineup debacle. So
and let me just say this to y'all real quick. Let me just hold on. Let me just say this to y'all real quick. Just real quick. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna show y'all on the screen. I'm gonna show y'all data, right? Just bear with me, because I know y'all want to get into this point, but what I want to do is just establish some parameters so that when y'all speak to this thing, y'all have something to go by, right? All right. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see this on the screen, right? On the screen, I'm showing you that the New York Knicks were second in free throw attempts per game.
Oh, that's it right there.
Second, the Knicks were second in free throw attempts per game, bro. Second. Think about this. We almost led the league in a stat. We almost led the league in a stat.
And a good one, actually. That too.
And didn't take advantage of it.
Right. And so here's the thing. Y'all see where we're second, right?
Well,
now that's in attempts. Now I'm going to go to now I'm going to go to makes. Free throw makes.
Well, hold on a second.
Like 25th.
Well, wait, hold on. You're 74% as a team.
Right.
74% is not horrible.
It's
not.
It's not, right? Okay. You still looking at the screen, right?
Yeah.
74% is not horrible.
Yeah,
the league leader. Look at the teams at the top of this: Philly playoffs, Boston playoffs, Chicago playoffs, Atlanta, Miami playoffs, Brooklyn playoffs, Denver playoffs, the Clippers playoffs, New Orleans. Right? Notice we hadn't seen the Knicks yet, right? We hadn't seen the Knicks yet, right? Okay, you hadn't seen it.
Bottom of the pack.
Right.
I see
the Knicks are
Detroit,
the Knicks are not
26 out of 32.
The Knicks are
I see
26.
Detroit. I see the.
Okay, another breakdown of that.
Well, you're talking second in attempts.
There's
right, but
hold on.
Factor you have to consideration. There's another factor you have to consider too in the breakdown of that. Who is the person that's getting to the line the most for the Knicks in terms of those percentages? RJ Barrett,
8%.
Smith. In other words, it's people who do not shoot foul shots well. And that's why the made percentages are low. The people who are getting fouled are players who do not shoot foul shots well. That's why the percentages are low. Now,
go to our team. Go to our team stats and let's look at that.
Now, I'm gonna do that, man. But I just wanted to do one thing at a time.
That free throw percentage looks bad.
Was Memphis in the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Memphis was.
Yeah.
What did they shoot? What was their percentage?
Their
73.
percentage was 70.
Wait. Okay. So So I tell you what, would you trade Memphis's roster for the Knicks roster right now?
Yeah.
Right. Memphis has a job. Memphis has a job, and we do not.
They have an identity.
But what I'm saying is that yes, you can count to all of the top teams making the playoffs what their free throw percentage is, but there's a lot of other teams that made the playoffs.
But look at it like this: the Knicks don't have an identity; they can't win. They need to this is unacceptable.
Yeah, like, you're just picking one team that made it. Out of that
and also just real quick, guys,
No.
Just real quick. Hold on, just real quick. The thing about the reason why I point out free throws for the Knicks is that all the other teams have less of a margin for error. The Knicks don't have a margin for error where they can miss free throws and make up for it with something else.
That's the difference between the Knicks and other teams. They know their identity. They know how to win. We can't afford to miss free throws and think we're good enough to win. It's not happening.
Exactly right. You can't miss a lot of free throws like we do and still be one of the lowest teams it is in the league. And fast breaks.
Yeah,
look at
our field goal percentage. Same thing.
We don't score in transition at all.
At all.
Right. And we don't score in the pick and roll. We run the pick and roll a lot.
But don't,
we run the pick and roll a lot, but we don't score in it.
Good point guard play equals more high percentage shots for other people. Period.
Well, one thing that we'll be better at this year is efficiency. And that's for sure with Jalen Brunson at the point. We'll be.
Let me hear Icewater point because I was just trying to finish up before Icewater went. Go ahead, Icewater.
No, I was just saying that, that's one thing that you can point to, free throw shooting, just like anything else.
Right.
But that wasn't my argument. What I asked was, did Tibbs cost us some games? Out of all of the games that we lost, did Tibbs, his decisions, cost us some games? I didn't say Tibbs was the reason that we lost. That
you asked the question.
Season. I asked the question.
Okay.
How many games do you think Tibbs his decisions cost us games? So I heard 0, which is kind of strange because I wasn't the only one that was complaining about his decision making and his rotation. I wasn't, I guess everybody was happy with Alec Burks being the starting point guard. There was other people that could have been the starting point guard other than Alec Burks. Chose Alec Burks. It was a bad decision.
Right.
So this is
it's
all.
It's easy to say after the fact, though. If he doesn't play, but if he doesn't play the guys that you guys have high opinions on, then that automatically translates to bad decisions.
Hold on a second. No,
like what I'm saying, that because he ain't playing the guys that you want him to play, don't mean he's making the wrong decision.
I was just talking to Freezy last night about how much I don't like Emmanuel Quickley.
Right.
I'm not an Emmanuel Quickley fan.
Right.
But I would have rather seen Emmanuel Quickley starting at point guard than Alec Burks.
But unfortunately, we can't have this argument because it didn't happen. So what if he does that and we only win 30 games? Then all of a sudden he made the wrong decision and put in the IQ. So now that's Tibbs' fault.
What I said to this is
that's a more
if the Knicks would have
sound
hit those free throws, because you clearly see, Freezy just pointed out to us that the Knicks are second in the league at getting to the line. If the Knicks hit those free throws in those games where Tibbs messes up the lineups, do we even lose those games and have these talks about Tibbs? Like, it would be a whole different scenario because most of those games we were losing because free throws. Like, we might have let up a lead, but if we could have made those free throws to sustain enough lead for amount of time, we could have won those games. And then you're not even talking about Tibbs' lineup. So that I feel like we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But let me ask you a question. What was our free throw percentage when we went to the playoffs? Was it 80%?
Let's look. I'd love to look at it.
When we went to the playoffs, was based off of defense. We still didn't have a good
we were able to stop people,
so it didn't matter. Tim was preaching that too. He was saying,
but
I'm gonna look it up.
So the most important thing about that too is you're talking about a team that actually made the playoffs. So that means they had what it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like that team had what it takes to get there. Like that team won. That team went 16-4 down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? It was 16-4 in their last 20 games. The New York Knicks in that playoff season was the hottest team in basketball going into the playoffs.
And then you also got to remember in that playoff team, Quickley was probably one of the top free throw shooters on our team, the highest free throw shooter on our team. So when it did matter enough going to the line, we were hitting our free throws when we went to the line.
So if that was the case, why not start him?
Because they changed the whole rules on Quickley, and everybody knows that those fouls that he was getting, he wasn't going to get those same amount of calls. And it took a little bit for him to get used to that. That's why you've seen Quickley start getting to the line more at the end of the season because he took a little time to get used to how they were calling the calls. And that's what happened basically in a nutshell. Because if they wouldn't have changed that, Quickley would have been getting to the free throw line.
Look, guys.
What you say, Ice?
All right, so real quick. So the question was, what did the Knicks shoot from the line during that playoff season? So I went back to the 2020-2021 regular season. The Clippers led the NBA in free throw shooting. All right, so San Antonio was 10th at 79%. Golden State was 13th at 78.5%. Oh, and look at this. Your New York Knicks were 14th in the NBA at 78.4% in that playoff year.
Way better. 78% from the field as a team. That's beautiful free throw percentage.
Just think if now how many do we shoot? And we shot 3 less free throws.
Right.
And we made more. So we made more per game and we shot 3 less.
Yeah. The Ice Water. Okay, Ice Water must have a call or something. Okay. All right. And guys, that happened too, man. When you see people disappear off the screen, it's not because they dipping.
Yeah.
It's like when you do it from your phone and the call come in, sometimes it just disrupts the flow.
And really, our field goal percentage was not even really that good. Look at our field goal percentage. It's only 45.
You got to remember, Tibbs was preaching to the kids that year, we don't have to shoot good to win games. And it's true. Yeah. If you play defense, you can stop a team and you don't have to shoot well.
Hey, but let me show you this. Did you say we didn't shoot well? Let me do this, Coach.
No, we shot well from 3. I'm not saying
from 3 we did.
From 3 we shot well.
We were only. I mean, I'm just talking about in comparison to last year.
Basically, how I look at it, like
I think we were more efficient. I think maybe that might be the word that's more appropriate is efficient.
Yes.
Because a lot of times it ain't about the quantity; it's about the quality.
We were 21st.
I'm sorry, I lost my Wi-Fi. What did we shoot? What did we shoot for free throw percentage? I'll
go right back to it.
We were 11th in the league, or was it 11th or 14th?
No, I think we were 16th or 12th or something like that.
But we 14. Shot 4 more percent. We shot 70%.
14.
We shot 70 something, 74 something last year, and 78.
Yeah, basically in the middle of the pack.
Oh, okay.
And so just by being in the middle of the pack, this team made the playoffs.
But yeah, it's about quality, not quantity. I'd rather be more efficient and have better quality, because then that will translate into the numbers. Because we know during that year we were a defensive team. We wasn't an offensive juggernaut or anything, not like a Golden State or anything. And so that's why I say coming into this year, I think our numbers will fall in line more with what we did, in the playoff season as opposed to last year. I can see, the numbers should get better.
Cash, I ain't gonna lie to you. If we miss a free throw this year, I might boo people. If we miss a free throw, I might boo them at the line, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because stuff like this means stuff like that is important to us, bro.
I agree.
Free throw.
Right? How you gonna turn down something free?
Yeah, ain't nobody turning down free.
No defense.
Man. Yeah.
No, you a pro, bro. You should. I mean.
The Queen Grimes one is unacceptable.
There's no excuse, man.
Yeah, there's cats on the street that can shoot 90 out of 100, bro.
Yeah.
There really are. I see guys at the park all the time that hit 90.
You know what? I'm not an aficionado on the free throws, but I would have to say that it's mental. It's like Giannis. Remember they booed Giannis? They it was woo. And he turned around and his percentages actually got better because of what they were doing to him. So I think a lot of it is mental, man. When you get to the line, it's mental. I mean, you got to have.
RJ Barrett free throw shouldn't even be like that. His godfather is Steve Nash. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know. And you know what the difference is between RJ Barrett and Jimmy Butler?
Free throws.
Yep. Free throws, bro. Free throws. Those are the little things, man. It's like, and I hate to equate everything to hip hop on a Knicks joint, man. But man, it's like when you hear rappers on a joint, man. You like, yo, how you over here talk about Bentleys and all this stuff, and I just saw you up on the Ave the other day on the corner. Bro, instead of rapping about stuff that you can't even attain, man, just do the simple stuff. Rap about this neighborhood we in. You know what I'm saying? That stuff be bugging me out. You rapping about mansions champagne, caviar, and bubble baths instead of that, man. Yo, we should be talking about stuff that's right here. What's going on in Queens? Champagne, caviar, and but dudes from Hollis talking about stuff that Robin Leach talking about. Meanwhile, it's stuff going on in Queens. You ain't even talking about that. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's what and basically what I'm getting at is how you talking about, yo, you be getting fouled and blah blah blah, but then when you go to the free throw line, you miss.
Hey, you know what Brunson shot last year? 84%.
And you know what's so funny? Foul shooting is fundamental, man. Just like you referred to the neighborhood. What's fundamentally going on in your hood?
Yeah. We out here talking about Leah Jets and Dom Perignon and stuff like that. But I just saw you 2 weeks ago up in front of the bodega. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? I honestly think if the Knicks, because for one, Evan Fournier, rotation of Evan Fournier, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel quickly automatically gets this number back up to an impressive number. But RJ Barrett is your culprit. That's right. I'm calling them out. RJ Barrett. You want to be a star? If you are who you say you are, a superstar, hit your free throws.
Yeah,
hit your free throws, RJ.
Yeah, Freezy, we was talking about this yesterday. This dude has Drew Hanlon with him every summer.
Yep.
Working him out. And he gets incrementally better, but not on the things that he needs to get better on.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, 85%.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, hit your free throws.
Go to your right sometimes and hit your free throws.
I'm interested in seeing RJ's footwork for the coming season to see how he moves, and then because he gets to the foul line, let's just see if all that translates. As we said, we just got to wait and see once the season starts.
Oh, okay. You know what Evan Fournier shot from shot from the free throw line?
Oh, horrible.
70.8%.
Come on,
Fournier, one of our sweetest shooters, basically almost, he shot Knicks average, below Knicks average, 70%. What are we doing out here, man? They bugging, bro. This stuff like this be making me mad, man. You a shooter and can't even shoot, bro.
And Fournier shoots like John Starks. Remember,
and then for his career, he shot like 79%.
Yeah.
For his career, he shoots 79%. Last year, he shot 70%. Come on, Fournier, man. Come on, y'all, man. We bugging out.
Well, that's why he got to come off the bench. If he's gonna stay on the Knicks, he needs to come off the bench. The only thing I'm really interested at this point is see what's going to happen with this Donovan deal, because this dude here, Ainge or the Ripper or whatever he's called, see he's desperate now. See they try and take this propaganda and so forth and make it look like that we desperate. No, he the one in the pickle right now. Us, we just sitting in the cut. We good. Because we can, because Cash, what we got, we ain't got to have Donovan. Donovan will only enhance what we are.
Hey, Cash, I understand you rule everything around us, right? I understand you rule everything around us, right? But listen, man, I don't care nothing about none of that stuff, bro. Right. I want grown man athletes to hit free throws.
No, I agree. Yep. I agree.
Especially when that's supposed to be a specialty.
You a shooter? I would say with the free throws, it's going to get better.
And I understand. I ain't mean that in no disrespect. Notice I gave you the ultimate respect, bro. You respect.
Nah, hey.
But to be honest with you, man, I don't care nothing about Danny Ainge, because Danny Ainge ain't going to the free throw line hitting free throws for us.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? All I want for Christmas. Jay Boogie got the Christmas theme in my head, man. But all I want, man, is man, free throws, man. Free throws, man. Let's be respectful. Man, let's just take what's given. Instead of going and get stuff that's hard to obtain, how about we take what's given? Like if this team shoots 80% from the free throw line, bro, we're a playoff team. And if we shoot 80% with Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson, bro, there's no telling how far we can go. Just by making a basic play.
I think it's like I ain't trying to poo on new school people, bro, but because there's been bad free throw shooters in history, all in history, but they got some kids that got some performance anxiety or like stage fright.
Stage fright, yeah.
I've been seeing it, man, a lot, bro. Like guys that don't even need it. Like someone said in chat, I was gonna bring it up too. As good as a 3-point shooter as like Duncan Robinson is, he's free throw shooting ain't that good considered. Like guys like that, I don't like. Look at LeBron. How is he chokes from the free throw line? I don't get it.
Yeah. But we don't have we don't have a margin for error like that. That's LeBron.
Right.
At the end of the day, LeBron, I missed them 2 free throws. I'll just go dunk on somebody.
Yeah.
Right. But the Knicks, if we missed them 2 free throws, we lost the game, and Tibbs gonna make a crazy sub. Tibbs gonna snatch out Obi and put in Fahrenheit. You're gonna be like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can get those free throw numbers up, man. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hey, Julian Blum, y'all caught that. Y'all caught that. Y'all caught that. If you are who you say you are, so y'all caught that, right? I'm hip hop on the break, bro. I'm hip hop, bro. I am hip hop. I am hip hop. When I wake up in the morning, hip hop thing, bro. And shout out to all them 50 somethings out there going about their day. You know what I'm saying? From that era, they are hip hop. So hip hop. So shout out to them. But man, we gotta hit these free throws, man.
Yeah, and to me,
we lost them. Go ahead, Cash.
Oh no, I agree, man. I mean, it's just going to have to wait and see. It's just a fundamental thing. They gotta practice it, man. Just keep work at it. It should be a part of the regular regimen. I mean, knowing that it's an issue, man. I mean, every practice, everybody shooting free throws. I mean, It's fundamental. It should just be part of the regimen. Simple. It's simple.
Well,
keep working at it.
It comes back to the old coaching points, and you hate to sound like a broken record, but free throws and defense.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Boston. They were the best defensive team in the league, really, last year. And look where it got them. And yes, of course, Golden State has 2 freaks shooting the ball, and they got the team chemistry going on. But they have a lot more of a dedication. They're an underrated defensive team. They've had more dedication to defense.
As a statement goes, defense wins championships, and that's always going to be the case. But free throws will definitely help too. So we'll see how it all works out.
I mean, look at them Pistons teams they used to win. They were holding cast under 70 some games.
I used to think defense won championships until the Knicks lost to Houston, and then I wanted some offense.
Yeah. I'm like, can we have some of that 3-point shooting?
Can I just get a little bit more offense?
Can I get someone else besides Ewing score?
I always say the wrong person took that shot. Hubert Davis should have took the shot, not Starks. Hubert Davis should have took that shot in Game 6, and we would have had our chip.
So it's only a bad shot when you miss it.
What about the other 15 he missed?
So
no, that Game 6.
That's the reason why. Yeah. I mean, Olajuwon knew. I mean, everyone knew this.
No, Game 6 he was on fire.
You're gonna go for the juggler.
If it wasn't for Starks, there is no last second shot.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
It ain't true, but sometimes you got to go with the unexpected. Now, who would have thought that Steve Kerr would have took that shot and gave Chicago the championship, hitting that three?
Jordan.
Who did he get that pass from, though? Hey, Cash, who did he get the pass from, though?
He got the pass from Michael, but my point is sometimes
RJ, take note.
You gotta, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta change it up.
If the GOAT could trust somebody,
well,
you gotta go with the unexpected.
When RJ commands the defense like Jordan did, well then yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But Steve Kerr was super wide open. That dude was
wide
open. Yeah, because no one expected
open.
that. That's why. That's my point. No one expected that.
Right. But the thing about it is Cash, is Hubert Davis on his own had plenty of opportunities to elevate a team and get a team to the NBA Finals, but did he do it?
No, well, no.
No, because John Starks was an undrafted dude, came up out the mud, got cut by San Antonio, played for Golden State, got cut by Golden State 2 or 3 times, played for the Knicks, got invited to training camp by the Knicks, and he was about to get cut by the Knicks, but he got injured trying to dunk on Pat Ewing in practice. And back then, the rule was saying that you can't cut an injured player. So just of him trying to dunk on Pat in practice saved his career and also saved the fortune of the New York Knicks going forward. Because without that event, John Starks is not on the roster and Gerald Wilkins is your shooting guard going forward. Does Gerald Wilkins perform like that in the NBA Finals? Nah, because we have already seen 6 years of Gerald Wilkins before that. Gerald Wilkins wasn't that guy. Gerald Wilkins was the dude that was just as athletic as Jordan. And I'm talking about, Gerald Wilkins, the brother of Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was just as athletic as Jordan.
Yeah.
But he didn't have that kill at all cost mentality as Michael Jordan.
Oh God!
You know what I'm saying?
Or Dominique.
Gerald Wilkins.
Gerald Wilkins.
Gerald Wilkins was just as athletic as Michael Jordan.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He can fly. You remember who his brother is?
Freezy.
He can jump too.
I can get with you on a lot of things, Freezy, but not that.
Now that's because a lot of y'all exalt Michael Jordan.
No,
but the thing is, Jordan is human. Because Jordan is not the most athletic player ever to play shooting guard.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
I don't. I'm just saying Gerald Wilkins was never as fast as Michael. Never in his wildest hallucinations. He was never as fast as Michael.
How do you know that?
He never had the lateral quickness of Michael Jordan. Never. Ever.
He might not be able to showcase my skills by dribbling and stuff, but as far as flat out on the break, I think sprinting down the court, they're closer than you think.
Just the difference in defense, and I'm just talking about lateral quickness, just playing defense. There was a difference. Michael Jordan playing defense and Gerald Wilkins playing defense. There's a stark difference.
Right. I could see that. I can move more towards the middle on that.
But they call him the black cat nut now.
Yeah, because he was cat quick, bro.
And I'm not. There was a time, and I remember this when I was in high school. Dean Smith had to go to when Jordan was at Carolina. Dean Smith had to go to the officials with videotape because they was calling Jordan for walk constantly, and he had to go with videotape to show them no, he's not walking. His first step is so fast, you think he's walking. And he had to slow it down and show them. That's how fast that dude was.
I'll give
that's just a skill set that he's got.
I think that I'll give you that part, the quickness part. But to say Gerald Wilkins was not even Gerald Wilkins was not even in the conversation makes me think that I don't know if he's
no. I'm not saying that Gerald Wilkins wasn't athletic. Not that would be asinine to say that. But to say that he was just as athletic as Michael Jordan is a stretch. I don't think that he was just as athletic as Ron Harper in Ron Harper's prime.
Ron Harper. Okay, I'll take some Ron Harper too.
Before he got hurt,
before knee injury.
Ron Harper closer to Michael Jordan in athleticism in his prime, than Gerald Wilkins.
I'll throw out
I think the fact that Gerald Wilkins could score.
Clyde Drexler.
See, all them guys that we speak upon, they say that was similar, quick ass, almost to Michael Jordan. That's why he made sure he torched them dudes. I told Freezy the story one time on the show. And he told Gerald in his face, I just had 50 on your, I just had 45 on your brother. I'm dropping 50 on you tonight.
Yeah.
He was serious about that.
And he meant that.
He couldn't wait to see Clyde. He couldn't wait to see Clyde in the playoffs. But I don't want to get on Mike. I'm on some Nick day, man. But I got to hop off, man, get ready to jump in the whip, go pick my baby up 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers keep rocking on, doing what y'all do, man. Cash, good seeing you, man. Send me something. You know my cash app. My cash app is J Boogie. Just go ahead and send whatever, how much you want to send to me. That's my cash app. I'm going to say it again. J Boogie, how much you want to send to me.
Right. Whatever you got in the ashtray, bro, just flick that this way, bro. Whatever you got in the ashtray.
Yo,
whatever you get out the dryer, whatever fell out your pocket in the dryer, just
think about somebody, man. Just think about somebody, man. Don't miss me, man. Please, man. All right, gentlemen, man. Y'all rock out.
All right, peace out, man.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah. Hey, Freezy, your guy Parrish Duggar is saying that Donovan Mitchell is going to turn out to be Marbury.
I'm gonna read that real quick. Parrish Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Parrish Duggar says all newcomers to MSG played less effective than their normal selves. So trading too much for Donovan may have you in tears when he becomes Marbury. I understand that because playing in New York is tough. And thank you for that generous contribution, Parrish Duggar. What I'm getting at ultimately though is, just to put a bow on what we said about Gerald Wilkins and Jordan. Is Michael Jordan the greatest player to ever play the game? Yes.
No.
Is he the greatest player to ever play the two? Yes. Right. Now, with that said, is Gerald Wilkins even in that conversation? No. In athleticism, though, I think you got to put him in that category of Ron Harper, Michael Jordan. I don't want to say David Thompson because David Thompson is in the league by himself.
Clyde Drexler,
Steve Francis. I don't know, man.
Well, see, that's the thing that people tie. Like people tie how a player was and his winning and all this stuff into his playing ability or just sexy athlete stuff that coaches see. Like the same argument with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the greatest football player ever, whether people like it or not, because of his success and what he does to his team and his decision making and his throwing ability, all that stuff. But as far as you want to make a Frankenstein quarterback, some people will like, then you start looking at Aaron Rodgers and guys like that, like the physical ability to play the position. Like there's going to be guys that have physical skills just athletically. There's been athletic freaks for years, but that doesn't translate into success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's easy to say, oh, Jordan was the most athletic. Yeah. No, he wasn't. I mean, just if anyone that's coached or played at a high level, that there's dudes that didn't make it that were just as athletic as Michael Jordan.
Right.
I think what you're going to have to differentiate when you break down a player and make an assessment is athleticism and skill. Now, it's like we talk about Kyrie Irving as being probably the most skilled guard there is. But is he the most athletic? No. Jordan had the combination of athleticism and skill.
And determination.
And that's what made him the GOAT.
And determination.
Because the same guy that we talked about, the Wilkins, he definitely had athleticism.
Yes, he was an uber athlete.
And you give him all due respect on that. But when it came to skill,
nah, he wasn't Jordan.
He wasn't skillful.
And
that's the
determination.
Differentiation between athleticism and skill. There are a lot
And
of
kill or
great
be killed.
athletes that play ball, but not all of them are skilled.
Is Gerald Wilkins more athletic than Kobe Bryant?
No.
No, see, this is the thing. This is the thing that makes Kobe excel. And I he did a piece on it. And
Man,
I saw
Kobe Bryant. If Kobe Bryant, bro, if Kobe Bryant was as athletic as Gerald Wilkins, bro, Kobe Bryant might be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, bro.
Oh man,
Kobe was an elite, skilled player. He used all of what he had to make himself who he was. Yeah. Was Kobe the most athletic? No, he had.
Kobe was a great athlete.
Kobe has a measure of athleticism, but when he got older, you notice he played with a lot more skill, elite skills, because that athleticism as he got older, diminished, and so he had to rely on his skill, and that's what made him who he was.
Who's more athletic, Anthony Edwards or Kobe Bryant?
In their prime?
In their primes. Anthony
Edwards had been in his prime
at the same age.
Oh, Edwards.
Probably the same age because Anthony Edwards is not in his prime yet.
Anthony Edwards and versus Kobe, who's more athletic?
At the same age, Kobe Bryant.
I'm taking Kobe over Anthony Edwards.
I don't know, man.
See, and again,
I mean, Edwards is more explosive.
Hold on a second.
And he's stronger.
But let me tell you why I say that. Because leaping ability is not all athleticism. Speed is part of athleticism.
Yeah.
Kobe was kind of thin.
Lateral quickness is part of athleticism.
Right.
There's other things other than jumping ability that's part of athleticism.
Right.
And that's why I say Kobe Bryant, his lateral quickness, second only to Michael Jordan as far as I've seen.
Ooh, so you never seen Vince Carter?
Who?
Vince Carter.
Lateral quickness? No.
Vince Carter?
What about AI, bro?
No. And you know something? I'll give you AI. No. See, I give you AI.
Tim Hardaway?
I'm going to use the rest of
lateral quickness? I mean,
his
talking
lateral,
like crossover dudes?
Just and the thing with Isaiah was front to back and lateral quickness. Just ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a difference between lateral quickness and fast too.
Right. They measure
difference.
Russell Westbrook had the fastest on-court speed they measured like a year or two ago. I mean,
there's a difference between that. I mean, it's a lot of different metrics that go into that, and when you put them all together, that's what makes the player who he is. I mean, in case in point, Dennis Smith Jr. was very athletic.
Right.
Is he skilled? No, he's not even in the league right now.
And see, that's what I was telling Freezy this 2 days ago. That's what made Michael Jordan better than everyone else. He was highly athletic and highly skilled. His fundamentals was second to none. His footwork, the dude was just fundamentally sound.
Yeah. And see, and to take it a step further, that's what makes Brunson who he is. Brunson is highly skilled. He's definitely not athletic. I mean, you look at him physically, he's like, this guy. But then when he get on the court, it's like, oh, wow.
It's very underrated footwork.
Yeah. Oh,
extremely underrated.
Well, he's so efficient.
DeMar DeRozan in footwork, I put him right up there with him.
Like I'm gonna make a bold point here. I can see Brunson being like a point guard version of Tim Duncan, a little fundamental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because how efficient he is. You know what I'm saying?
True. And the other thing you got to look at with Brunson, look at his pedigree. Look where he came from.
Yep.
His father was a player around Coach, Tibbs, Leon. I mean,
Like his demeanor too and everything. He's just
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
dry.
What he lacks in size and physicality, he makes up for it, in skill and IQ, and that's what makes him great.
Well, no, he is physical. Now he's a physical guard.
Hey guys, I gotta cut out for a little bit. I'll be back. Salute. Sorry.
I just don't know about his. I don't know about him as a passer.
I'm still here, yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Paris Duggar. Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says Jordan's the best athletic, coordinated, quickest ever. I think I agree with that in terms of all the Jordan was a total package, bro. I think Michael Jordan is the total package. Unlike guys that I know you guys are too young to remember. Unlike guys like David Thompson. David Thompson.
I know him.
I saw David Thompson when I was
know him. I've seen him.
I was a little kid now, but
David Thompson was probably one of the most athletic guys during his era.
He couldn't shoot a lick. He couldn't
But
shoot his way out of a paper bag.
I'm telling
but if you put him on the break, they're going to show that on the highlight film.
Yeah. And he was playing forward. He was like 6'3", playing forward.
Playing small forward.
Yeah, well, positions was different then, but
No.
And
You still had guys bigger than him, though.
Yeah, and plus they lied about his height.
Yeah,
they were like David Thompson 6'5". David Thompson wasn't no 6'5".
Nah, he wasn't 6'5".
Yeah, he wasn't no 6'5". He was like 6'2.5", maybe.
And jumped out of the gym.
And cats like Michael Jordan patterned their games.
Yeah, Jordan said that David Thompson was his favorite player.
Right. Yeah, David Thompson could legit. When we say jump out the gym, David Thompson was one of the first guys that we saw on a collegiate and a professional level that we felt like could do that.
My cousin had a poster in his room of David Thompson dunking on Robert Parrish when Robert Parrish was with Golden State.
Yeah.
In
the old Nuggets uniforms, the white uniforms with the blue circle on it.
Practically sitting on Robert Parrish's shoulder. Dunking on
he could jump that high. Yeah, they wasn't even measuring verticals then, but I'm sure he was in the 40s for sure.
Oh, no.
David Thompson, 50. David Thompson said he had a 50.
David Thompson might have been closer to 50.
That's what he said.
I saw an interview. Because they didn't.
He said David Thompson said, but Cash, David Thompson said he was in a sand pit, and they had a thing. They measured. They had a thing where they could measure, right? And David Thompson said he looked at the thing, and he was in a sand pit, and he just jumped up there and slapped it, right? And it was like, yeah, he got a 50-inch vertical.
Yeah,
and then it was like, wait a minute, you were barefoot at a standstill in a sand pit. You didn't get a running start, right? You wasn't on a court. He's like, nah, I was barefoot in a sand pit. That's how we used to do. Down here for training. Down here, that's how we used to get explosive, is train in the sand. And I was like, what? Did this man just say he was barefoot in the sand, jump up and reach a thing, and they calculated that he was in the air 50 inches?
Freezy, I'm gonna give you another one. Darryl Griffith.
Oh, Dr. Duncanstein.
Yes, he can jump out the gym too.
Darryl Griffith.
Yes, man.
Was ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yes, man. Yeah, another former Utah. Does he remind you of Donovan Mitchell? Does Donovan Mitchell
No. Donovan Mitchell is more skilled than Darryl Griffith.
Yeah, because Darryl Griffith was more of a forward playing guard too.
Right, but and something, he could shoot too. It wasn't like
he had a little shot.
Wait. He had a mid range coming in. Now let's not. Let's not say he was.
He wasn't no outside marksman.
Right. I was going to say slow down.
But he had a mid-range game.
Mid-range,
He definitely had a mid-range game.
Yeah, he had a pull-up. You remember the pull-up?
Yeah.
He could be going full speed, stop on a dime, and pull up, and it'd be wet.
Yep.
And rise right over guys.
Right.
Yep. Because he could jump so high. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember him. I liked him. And ironically, I think his numbers in Utah. And before I jump off a bridge, let me see. Because I think his numbers in Utah kind of mirror Spider a little bit.
They might. You might not be far off on that.
Yeah, his first 5 years. So these are his first 5 years in Utah, right? His first 5 years in Utah, 20.6, 19.8, 22.2, 20, 22.6, and then in 86, 85, 86, he injured his foot, and he was never the same after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, 19.8. You may as well say 20. So 20, 20, 22, 20, 22. That's kind of, I mean, it's not exactly Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell is like 20, 21, 22, 23, constantly getting better. But yeah, Darrell Griffith was in Utah, bro.
Freezy, who was the guy that was playing with Magic at Michigan State?
Kessler.
Oh,
Kessler. Greg Kessler.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm a little kid, right? I'm a little kid. I begged my grandfather to call Madison Square Garden because I wanted to talk to the GM of the Knicks.
Right.
So he gets on the phone, and let me tell you something. They actually put this dude on the phone. I never forget it. Sonny Werblin was the GM of the Knicks at the time.
What you talking about? You are talking about 1979.
Yeah, this is when the Knicks had the three. They had the three first round picks. They had traded them for Bob McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo. I remember Bob McAdoo. Yes.
Yeah,
he got Sonny Werblin on the phone, and I told Sonny Werblin, I was like, "Yo, y'all gotta draft Greg Kessler."
Okay.
That dude laughed his ass off, boy. He laughed his ass. He said, "Greg Kessler is horrible. We would never draft him."
Right.
And he was right.
He was right.
He was definitely
he was right. Right, and he was.
But he could jump out of the gym though.
And shout out to your peoples too, man. Shout out to Grandpops, man, for making a move like that.
Yeah.
You know,
but Greg Kessler could jump out of the gym.
Yes.
Magic was just throwing it anywhere around the rim,
and he was going to get it.
Going up and getting it, yeah.
And that pre-Magic, that pre-Showtime Magic, he revolutionized the college game, because before Magic Johnson, you never saw these flashy passes on television.
Nope.
And I'll tell you what, to those that don't understand what I'm talking about, if you made an elite fundamental pass that was celebrated. Oh my goodness, did you see the two-hand bounce pass in traffic? Those are the passes that were celebrated. Oh my goodness, what an entry pass in the post. Those were the things, right? But things like the alley-oop were not. So when we saw them on TV, we didn't know what to see. We were like, oh, did you just see that?
Yeah.
I'm a little kid. I used to buy these books, Street and Smith magazine.
Oh man!
Right? So Street and Smith used to come out every year, and the year after Magic's freshman year. Now, let me tell you, even before that, I think
when they had Jerry curls.
I think they had his freshman year. They were saying Albert King and this other guy, Gene Banks, was like the two most celebrated high school players in the country, right?
Yeah, Gene Banks went to Duke.
Gene Banks went to Duke, and Albert King went to Maryland.
Yeah.
But in the Street and Smith book, they like, yeah, these dudes, they getting the most pub, but really the best player in the country is this guy Irvin Johnson. And they had that in Street and Smith. They said Irvin Johnson from Langston, Michigan, is really the best player in the country.
Right.
And after his freshman year, everybody wanted to play like Magic. Everybody.
Yeah.
Let me read the super chat. Let me read the super chat real quick. Just real quick, Cash. Donald Cannon says, "Oh my God, these old heads are living back in the past when he had Jerry curls." LOL. Hey, Donald Cannon. Hey, but listen, here's the funny. So here's the funny thing. The time that we're talking about,
that's before Jerry curls.
Yeah,
that's
before Jerry curls.
That's way before Jerry curls.
Yeah, man. I still had it natural, bro.
That's way before Jerry curls.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Jerry curls is like mid to late 80s. It's Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you another player who would have been something. Len Bias, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
Maryland.
God, man.
Woo, Len Bias. Ah, man. He would have been a beast. He would be in Hall of Fame right now for sure.
I was at that draft.
Sure, man.
I was at the drug draft. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The 86 drug draft. Yep. That's what we. Yeah.
It was at the Felt Forum. They didn't have it at the Garden. They had it at the. I don't know what did they even call it? It was at the Garden, but that.
Yeah. That other something off to
it's
the Forum. I remember.
It used to be called the Felt Forum.
Yeah. My bad.
You may have to explain that for these young cats since they talking about Jerry curls.
Yeah.
But yeah, Len Bias, man. Yeah. There's a reason Boston was going to do whatever they had to do to get Len Bias.
Yep. And why the Knicks didn't do whatever they could to get Len Bias, bro. It baffles me to this day. I can't remember who we drafted in '86.
We drafted Kenny Skywalker.
I thought that was '87.
No, '87 was Skywalker.
Yeah.
I don't know who was '86.
I don't think we didn't have a draft pick in '86.
Might not, yeah.
Nah, really?
No,
Kenny Walker was in that draft.
No. You know what happened in '86? I think we acquired Johnny Newman from Cleveland in '86.
And gave up the first round.
No. We traded the first round pick I think we traded that '86 pick and wound up having 3 first round picks in the '87 in the Mark Jackson draft. Whenever Mark Jackson was drafted, we had 3 picks in that draft.
That was '87. That was '87.
No, it was '87.
No, because that was the Knicks' only pick the year that Mark Jackson got drafted.
So maybe it was.
You sure?
That was the Knicks' only pick. They
Okay.
had the 18th pick in the draft.
Okay.
All right. Was it okay? So Mark Jackson came after Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it probably was Skywalker in '86, and then Mark Jackson in '87, because I know Mark Jackson won Rookie of the Year.
I was pretty sure that Kenny Walker was in that draft.
Yeah, no, it had to have been '86 then, because a few years later, remember he won the slam dunk contest.
Yeah, with his man. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a weak slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
Terrence Stansberry did the same Statue of Liberty dunk every year.
Yeah.
You remember Terrence Stansberry?
Yeah, from Indiana. Yeah.
Every. Yeah, you're right. The '86 draft, we did draft Kenny Skywalker. You're right. Right.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Chris Washburn?
Oh yeah, I didn't get it with Chris. I didn't see it, but
from NC State. He went to NC State.
I think he looked the part. Yeah. But listen, man, we drafted Kenny Walker over Roy Tarpley, Ron Harper, Brad Sellers, Johnny Dawkins, John Sally, Hot Rod Williams, Walter Berry, Dale Curry, Mark Allery. You remember Mark Allery from Duke?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be something. I thought he was gonna be something. He trying to, and you know who? And Arvydas Sabonis was in that first round.
Yeah, he was late first round. Wasn't he?
Yeah, we passed up. Yeah, we passed up. We passed up Mark Price. We passed up Dennis Rodman. We passed up Larry Krasowiak, who was a very good
he was a pretty good player.
Yeah, I remember him. He was
Johnny Newman, Nate McMillan, Kevin Duckworth. Man, there are so many names in this draft.
Let me tell you something.
David Wingate,
Roy Tarpley.
He was a beast.
When he was sober, he killing.
6'9".
But he couldn't stay sober.
He couldn't stay sober, bro. And you're talking about a big that can handle. And listen.
And shoot.
I know this is gonna rub Knicks fans the wrong way, but if you think Julius Randle can grab a rebound and get it up the floor, Roy Tarpley was doing that.
Roy Tarpley was
dunking. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Taking all of that away and dunking.
Yeah.
Roy Tarpley was way ahead of his time.
And the only thing is, I think he went to the wrong team at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I think he went to the wrong team at the right time, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like going to Dallas. In theory, if Roy Topley had gone to a bad team where he could have been the focal point of an offense, I think he might be talking about Hall of Fame if he could have got his demons in check.
Man, he would just be killing guys.
Right. For stretches. Remember, and you remember they used to bring him off the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, because they had Derek Harper, Rolando Blackman, Mark Aguirre, Roy Topley, and they had a power forward. I can't remember. And they had the big center, Donaldson. Remember Donaldson?
Donaldson.
Yeah, who he could, man, he would emphatically block it, but he was man, you could posterize him. Because he was slow. He was if he ever got there, he was gonna embarrass you at the rim. Right? He wasn't the athlete of an Alton Lister. You know what I'm saying? Another name blast from the past, right? That could swatch a shot. But Donaldson, he was more like the great screener. Kind of guys, think about, and I'm not talking about y'all because y'all know, but I'm talking about to the chat. Think about a Steven Adams type of center, right? Great screen setter, a little mobility in space, not an offensive threat, kind of good defensively, real good hands, and could block a shot every now and then, embarrass you, but you can get him if you get a step on him, right? See, Mark Eaton, you could get a step on Mark Eaton, right? And then Mark Eaton would still swatch a shot. You remember the Mormon Mark Eaton out of UCLA?
Yeah, he got a long reach. That's why his wingspan. He had a tremendous.
It was like he was like a tree.
Yeah, he was like a tree. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. That's why you'll get by him, and then this arm will come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it just watch you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was crazy, man. Hey, but Cash, let me get out of here, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up, man, so I can get out of here and prep for Knicks freestyle. Hey, you see how fast 2 hours go, bro?
Yeah.
This is like the fastest 2 hours, right?
Yeah, it goes quick, man.
It flies by, man.
It
flies by. But I'm gonna see if I can wrangle up GI so that we can do Knicks freestyle, and then we'll do the Knicks at Night podcast tonight at 11. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with us.
All right,
we're definitely gonna talk some Knicks schedule and some other Knicks talk later on. Hey man, I'll see y'all in a little bit, man. Peace.
All right. Peace out.